What's up, guys? Skyway Trader here. Another trade recap for my Apex 300K funded accounts. April 25th, 2025. Took 3 trades today, technically 4, and I'll explain that in a bit here. I want to start off by saying it's been a huge expansion week. The last 3 days have been bullish expansion candles to the upside with quite a bit of ground cover. We opened at 17,915.75 and closed yesterday at 19,340.75, which is huge. And so don't look at this daily candle because it's not accurate right now, but from where we are at the time of this replay here, which I'll go to right here, I took that weekly range all the way up to this point, and it's all the way down here, and I marked out 25%, 30% retracement, or was that 20 or 21? 20 and 30%, 20% and 30% retracement. Just to kind of those are my TGIF levels, top by ICT. Want to see a retracement after so much expansion on the weekly. So I was like bearish-ish for my initial bias here as we started the trading day. So trade 1, we have 2 BISIs or civvies that formed, and we formed a low here, and the low is above, like I said, the 20% retracement. So overall, I'm looking for this to be the draw on liquidity at this point right now. And so price comes back into the civvy, inverses on the 1 minute, closes below. I take entry, 2 minis. Price extends lower, pulls back, and then continues lower pretty quickly. Takes out my first TP. I took a mini off, and then basically I get stopped out in profit here. And that was that trade. So yeah, it was a pretty quick trade. I think it's about 10 minutes, 16 minutes total. So yeah, that was good. Then I was looking, as I was pulling back, I was like, okay, if there's an opportunity to get in, I'll take it. And obviously we had this civvy that was formed here on the 1 minute, and then we had this spike here. So dropped to the 15-second, and here's my second trade with a V-shaped inverse of the 15-second right here. Entered on the close below, and I was looking to take TP1 here, but price didn't get there. It did cross these levels here. This was my BE. I should mark that here. I'll mark it right now. So this is the point where I move sell to B. And basically it went here, but it then pulled back and basically took me out here. So some very small profit there. And so then we had kind of a wick here. Let's go back to the 1 minute. yeah, so kind of like I mean, I don't know if it's a news candle or not, but definitely created some liquidity down here and up here. So, I I wasn't watching all of this because I think I'd stepped away for a bit here. Um, yeah, I stepped away for a bit. But then I saw like this unfold and I came back around here, like around this area, and noticed that like we had this like, so like almost like a data wick. We treat it as such because it put X, right? So we sweep the low of this can, like low, like these lows, this low, this low, all this gets swept, and we get this like really nice V shape. This really nice V shape reversal. Okay, so this is like awesome. If I could have got it in here, that would have been great, but I missed that. And I was looking at a 3 minute. We had these relative equal highs right here. I think. Let me see. What's the high here? 29725, 298. Yeah, so relative equal highs right here. Like really, really, really close. So great liquidity target. And that's where I basically took. I'll just expand this out that way. And that's where I took profit when we inverse this 3 minute. So this was like the singular 3 minute. Oh, got it a little lower than I want. Yeah, and still kept that there. So 3 minute inverse fair value gap right there. As soon as it closed above, I entered. Now I said technically I took 4 trades, but this is actually 3 trades. The fourth is an asterisk because I have 10 accounts and I accidentally had my Tradeway like group marked off, so I ended up entering with 10 contracts. Well, I was trying to enter with one on each account, but I entered with 10 contracts on one and ended up closing that after like, I don't know, 50 seconds or whatever, after realizing like I'd made a mistake. But so I entered, somewhere in like above the close here or whatever, and then I realized that like I was in with just one account, and so I closed in a profit, like it ended up being a $200 profit or whatever. But anyways, then I re-entered in all 10 accounts again with one mini, and then I took profit above the data wick here and the relative equal highs here. So a really small trade, and with that I was done. Like I was like that was all I needed for the day. So another day where I got to be in and out of the market pretty quickly, and that was great. And I mean, I did watch a little bit of this unfold, but I didn't participate in any of it. I did participate later on in other eval accounts, but I'm not covering that in this video. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Pretty close to with this. This was I think it was day 9 of trading, but I still haven't hit the minimum account balance required to request a payout. I think that'll happen hopefully after day 10, knock on wood. And I'll document that process as well. If I'm being honest, I don't think that Apex will approve the payout request. and it's just because I had a couple of questionable trades within this trading period. We'll see. If they do, great. If they don't, that's okay. I think I'll be much more careful going forward with the next trading period. I will be, whether they approve it or not, I will be above the minimum trading account minimum. So all I'll have to do is trade 8 trading days and make sure to follow the rules. And I'll probably do a quick video on Apex rules for the channel here pretty soon. Just probably like right as I do the payout request video. Maybe I'll do it all together. All right. See you guys later.